All right. Got enough time for one more of these. Got good time save still in Quarry. If I can avoid taking a death there. All right. Picking up time early on. Love to see that. Oh, come on. There we go. The best tool for this job of falling simulator is, of course, falling. What better tool would you have for a falling simulator? Okay, if we can get this tech stack, that'll be a nice time save. Nope. Okay, Workman Award. Should get some time save here. Had a really funky fight with the foreman. My PB. Hey Yoshi, thanks for the luck. All the glods, yeah, we're in free glod mode right now. I mean, this is only my 5th full run, so it's just gonna happen, right? Alright, see Yoshi, I may not be still running when you get back. I'm in my last hour of 12. Well, then I will see you when you get back. Whoops. Alright, more glod. Excellent. Oh, yes. Got it. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Yeah, a little bit time loss. No biggie. Still ahead. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that was a sexy clip. That was a very sexy clip. Alright, on to Pith. That Pith Orchard felt sexy as heck. Is your game audio just really quiet or outright muted? It shouldn't be. Oh, come on. Hit the thing. There we go. Oops. Turn my speakers up like a shitload and can still barely hear anything. Well, I mean, yesterday you were telling me it was really loud, so... I turned it down a bunch. I haven't touched it since yesterday, though. No, are you kidding me right now? Oh, hang on. Oh, I know what's going on here. Okay.
Coming back just by talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hear it now for reasons.
So bent on finding the they hardly notice a kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge She'll send some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast.
I've got
Maybe not. Security skiff
I've got
pulls up
OBS
port.
listening to a virtual cable.
Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then,
And the reason that you couldn't hear anything was because the oh, here we go. Refresh my Twitch, and that usually fixes it. Because reasons, yeah. Now I can hear it again. Okay.
they try to slow her down.
Seriously, audio is the stupidest thing.
They try to knock her out. Well, weeping Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot for a break, 'cause the core's right there. Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. They have their own eyes on the core. Why? Finds weeping Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. Traffic things think they're jingle loose now. The rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
Welcome back, Oshi.
The windbag's getting even better out here. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie.
It was also leftover day. Nice.
She's just gotta make one last stop. With her last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid. Kid shoes them off, knowing they'll be back. A good couple of times. Now, listen close.
Dying at the end of an auto-scroller level.
Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? There the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm gonna lose like 10 minutes to this one. Or not.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow or again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either. We tracked the final core beyond the city to the wilds. The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. Hackers got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kids so soon. They shouldn't have let
Sure.
the guard down. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. Then kid gets the feeling he's being watched. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no. It ain't. Not by a long shot. Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The Calamity failed, he says. But I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was his smoking pipe. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad.
Oh, we're gonna take some time loss versus
There's a way to put it back together. The shards. The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
a little bit time lost there. That's
After
fine.
Zolf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards.
So now we get Jocelyn
First
Bog,
stop,
where
Jocelyn Bog. You'll get lost in that bog
time goes to
all
die.
again, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine. Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating. Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know. Wherever he is, it's somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go. The dead welcome him with open arms. Kid pops him. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf. We were pleased to make your acquaintance. Did anybody else survive? Beggars, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, pineapples, swamp streets. Ankle gators.
My giant pecker didn't follow me. That's a no context for
He
you.
has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. He's a petty thief. Kid succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondi the bartender? Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend. He's gone. He sees what's left. Undone. Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to. The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers stick their nasty thorns into his heels. Ever heard of the lung blossom? Rattle on that thing. Like a scumbag sprung a leak. Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it. A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places. The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Okay.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothes Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of the shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass, and he's Queen Anne's lunch. Still no sign of the shard. Queen's got one mean bite. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? They use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. They say
Kid, what are you locked
if
onto?
you cross an ankle gator, you better keep running. He's got it, and now to finish her off. And now he's made her mad. Hope Queen Anne don't mind us borrowing from her treasury. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Oh.
Know how Caelondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. The whole place shudders in a fit. The Grand Rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices. The Army's triggers once had the place on lockdown, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Grand Rail's all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by. Not much wiggle room up there near the rail. Of course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times. It was right here that Zulf's forefathers decided to mix it up. Near on 50 years ago,
Thank you,
first
Village Inn.
shots fired in the Caelondian War. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for it, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While choking on swamp weed? While beggars trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun. At last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Caelondia lost many good men on the rail. Not just another wallflower, pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zulf. This
I feel like I got a little bit robbed there.
Wham.
Killed off screen.
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances. Not everything blew up in the Calamity. Colford cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt. Best to keep out of the cauldron. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here, but we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. The place is inhospitable as they come. After all, when we look down inside Colford Cauldron, look down through all the smoke and flames, we saw in there the heart of the world, the heart now laid bare by the calamity. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. But where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the
That
city,
wasn't
but all the
too bad
fires
for
died out.
Colford. Lots of falls, though.
He comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city. Can't rightly call Mount Zand a mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own. Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean. Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win,
Come on.
they win too. Our bastion is everybody's game. Not just ours. Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place. Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have. We just really need their shard. You don't need to keep tangling with all those things.
Okay.
We'll all be better off once the bastion is complete. The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
Alright. Given not dying to Lunky
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Celandia.
and
It takes hard work and planning.
accidentally clicking
also
back to the
takes
Bastion
burstone
instead of
quarry.
restarting
We
the
bought
level,
all plates from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives.
might be able to
Not only are these rocks a source of life,
get ahead.
we found that the oldest ones remember things. They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Now why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen, the largest ones, you know as cores. Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said Rattletails ain't the
Oh my god, I got it.
quarry? We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone. That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin. Sir Lunky. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you alright? It says.
Come on.
We
Let me
talk
talk
for a
to
spell.
let me talk to Silly Zolf.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
I choose to consider that. I don't know what the community
If that's
calls
the
it,
way
but
it
I
is,
think
he
of it as the
said,
lunky dunk.
then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will.
Lunky drop? Why would you call it the lunky drop when you could call it the lunky dunk?
Say what you will about Zolf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. The Ura think they got him. They're wrong.
Excuse me.
No way out of this.
Kid, you're supposed to
Not
fall to your
without a
death.
Fight. Zolf showed them the way here. And here they came. To take. Zolf was such a cordial man when we first met. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. Kid arrives just in
I
time
tried to even go around the top of the
Zia's
monument to
famous cooking.
avoid the cooking pot.
The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection. The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way. One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand. Zolf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand as living proof of that. At the heart of the calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people. It came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut. In a flash, just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone. We're lucky to be alive. But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own. He sabotaged the Mancers' little science project, set it to blow up in their faces. But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard. Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the calamity left off. First things first, though, there's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia.
Alright. Green timer.
The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already. There's something we had to do before going after that last shard. Well, now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. The Calamity did something wrong with some of them rocks. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now. They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know his intel. The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther. Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it. As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns.
Okay.
You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true. Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over. I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be alright. The Calamity hit the Tazzle terminals hardest of all. You know why Zolf went back there. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting. All his old friends and family were there. You know what's funny? Well, look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right? When the kid brings back that shard.
Every time. I do that every single time.
Caelondia will be whole again. Problem is, we'll all be gone. Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop. Things will go back to the way they used to be. This whole place is a living record of the times before the Calamity. You'd be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way. Come on, sit still. Everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Well, come on, keep your chin up. I guess there's nothing more to say.
Den Geist. Flavigon. Starset.
Ah, who am I kidding? Look. There's something else. A confession. How come I know so much about the Bastion? Well, I designed the place. But that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it. So you're probably wondering if the Calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing? The answer is...
I hate hopscotch so much.
I don't know. You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us. Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around. The weight of the Calamity, it's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go. Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking. If ever the monument blew out, then we couldn't repair it. We could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here. That way, all of us could leave the city together. You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you? Zolf, they want now is to see the Bastion fall. Zolf dedicated his life to lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia. He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
Hey, Nans. Thanks for the luck.
Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency now, has he? He tried to warn me about his plans. He tried to warn the kid. For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter. It ain't a simple matter of pride either. One thing's for sure, the Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
Yeah, I also got smart and started killing those piths. Because, yeah.
Kid saves Zolf.
Kill the animals is faster than saving the animals, right?
Mistake. I wouldn't.
That's how that works?
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright. You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you? Dealt with Zolf by now. He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
Hori,
Hey,
get up.
kid.
No, wait. Sorry, wrong game.
Get up, kid. Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal.
Don't click a dialogue
See, and
option,
I
right?
figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
You made it.
Hey, kid.
There we go. 12-hour challenge success.
And here
2
I
sub-hour
figured
runs
you'd
back
had
to back.
enough by now. You could have undone the calamity itself, but instead you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea of carrying on with you here.
Now, if only I hadn't,
We can't go back
you know,
anymore.
ate it at the end of Langston River there.
We could go wherever we please.
That'd be nice.
And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look on their faces when we dock this thing right on that doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
I set myself, fly the wind it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, climb to make it wait for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it flooding for me. Brother, I'm here too long. Eyes open wide, I feel your heart is growing. One day that world is gonna fall, sweet home. I take your hand, now you'll never be alone. One day your bird is gonna fly, sweet home. I see your star, you left it floating for me. Brother, I'm here too long.
Alright, and that is going to bring an end to my 12-hour challenge for Bastion all story levels. Thanks to everyone who tuned in, everyone who hosted. You guys are all rad. Yeah, I guess I get to highlight this and ship it off to the leaderboards now. Actually, do I even need to highlight it? I think I might have, yeah, I don't even need to highlight it, because I restarted the stream when I restarted the game. So I'll ship this off to leaderboard mods, and then in the next week or so I'll see if I can, you know, not take a 3-minute time loss in Langston River and otherwise play decently the rest of the game. So thanks for watching. It'll expire in a few weeks if you don't highlight. That's a good point. Though I usually export all my PBs to YouTube anyway. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Danst, Vula, Oshi, anyone else in chat, I'll see you around.